Hey guys, Jamiy here, and really quickly before the video starts, I wanted to quickly show off the merch that we finally have. With course of Loomian Lex's release, me and Bluefire Mochi wanted to do to get the merch started up. I've been wanting to do merch for a while. I just didn't really have a good an artist that could work with me for a while to actually get them done. But we finally have them done. Also, with Loomian Legacy being released, we wanted to go for a Loomian Legacy theme. And before people asked, I did ask Lando if I could make Loomian Legacy themed merch. He gave me the okay. Obviously, this is not official Llama Train Studios merch, but also I have the okay to actually make these merch, clothing, whatever. Anyway, as you can see, we have all of the starters. We have starters as stickers, and we have a t-shirt version of all of the starters as well. We're calling these the Lumipedia editions. Also, if we quickly click on one, which I would pick Weevil. Weevil is really, really cool, which, by the way, I have my Dripple one on, which I'm still waiting for the others to come. So I should be here tomorrow, which I can't wait to wear my Weevil one. But as you can see, if we come really quickly here, so we have obviously the Loomian with a cool background, and also the name and the index number. That's why they're called Lumipedias. The Lumipedia edition. I want to really quickly show them off before the video started. Also, they are on sale now if you want to go buy them. I know some people might think the designs are fairly boring, but also right now, these are designs. We wanted something fairly simple, but something cool at the very least to quickly get out there. But also the next merch designs that we have are going to be bangers, so wait for those, I guess, if you're not really too keen on these ones. Anyway, wanted to quickly get that out, but also we have quite a few of selections. So hopefully guys, check them out if you're interested, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, Jamiy here, and today we are playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen right now. Obviously, as you can see, we are evolving all of the starters. So here is Feevines. Also, this Feevine's second form is called Felver, and obviously we are now evolving it. I did actually just catch it just getting it accidentally leveled it up. My plan was to get them all to level 34 at the exact same time, but I guess not. So now I'm going to have to do some cuts. So anyway, here is the Feevine's final evolution. So it goes from Feevine to Felver, and now we have Tatab? I think it's Tatab, which also is a freaking beast. It's trying to learn Jungle Jutsu, so this is its second signature move. If you don't know, they actually get signature moves every time that they level. When, for example, Feevine evolved to Felver, you got Nature's Rage, and when you finally get into the final form, you get Jungle Jutsu, which we're actually going to get rid of Swipe for that. Yes, I will take it. Swipe and learn Jungle Jutsu. So really quickly, show off the Tatab really quickly. So obviously the Nature's Rage, which you get on Felver, recklessly unleash your fury on an opponent for a few turns. When finished, you'll become dazed. So it's pretty much like Outrage from Pokemon. Also, it's a lot weaker, and it is a grass type. And also for Tatab, we get Jungle Jutsu. Pulverize the opponent with a calculated blow, lands critical hits more often. So also 90, it is a fighting type, which, by the way, Feevine's final form is in fact Plant Brawler. But anyway, I guess we're back with the next final form. Okay, so now for the second Loomian that we're actually going to get the final form of is Eaglet. I actually think I was going to call it Feevine for some reason, but no, that's the first one we did. But anyway, Eaglet also evolves into Tor Prey, which is this looking thing, which I think looks really, really cool. I don't exactly know what you would call that. I would call it like a Valkyrie. I don't know if that's the right term though for it. But anyway, we get to evolve it into the final form for Eaglet at the very least. So anyway, here we are. So here it is also the Griffin looking thing, which looks really, really cool. Tor Prey evolved into a Valkyrie, which is very nice. I guess actually the middle form might be Valkyrie. Trying to learn Holy Slash, but it already knows 4 moves. Should Valkyrie forget a move? Yes. So also, again, this is its secondary, or second, what do you call it? Actually, let's get rid of Cyclone Slam. I think that might be a good idea. This is the second signature move of Eaglet's evolution line, which is very cool in my opinion. So there we are. Finally we have the music now. But once we actually get to it, also we can quickly go have a look. It is now light metal, which is a very cool type. Some people did think it would be flying horse with wings, but as you can see, it's got a giant sword on its tail, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go to the moves then. So also the first signature move that we get for Eaglet is Radiant Forecast. Foresee bright, intense sunlight that showers the opponent 2 turns later. So pretty much like Future Sight, but also for light. Then also our second one, which you get when we fully evolve it, is Holy Slash. Slash the target with a sword imbued with light. Super effective against dark type opponents, which is still really cool, because also this metal is not super effective against dark, but this move actually will be, which is still really cool. So there is that. So pretty cool. Anyway, on to the next one. Okay then, for the next one we have Weevil. Also the second form for Weevil is called Stow Zap. Some people have definitely said that it looks like a goat, which I can kind of see now that I actually look at it from this angle, but also now we are going to evolve it. Weevil would have actually been the first one that I did, but again, because I accidentally caught the Dusket, I ended up getting Feline first. I thought I might as well just go level them up all at once. I was planning to level them all up to 33, and evolve them all to level 34 at the same time, but I guess we can't. Anyway, congratulations, your Stozap evolved into Oolong. So there we are. Also, it's a Chinese dragon. Oolong is trying to learn the move Ancient Raw, but it already knows 4 moves. Should Oolong forget a move in order to learn it? Yes. Let's get rid of Swipe. Swipe sounds like a great move to get rid of. Forgot how to use Swipe and learned Ancient Raw. Nice. Anyway, really quickly, let's go check out this bad boy. So here is Oolong. My choice of starter, I think it is amazing. So again, I would definitely recommend this one. Is Electric Ancient, which also Ancient is the new dragon type. Really quickly though, Storm Summon is the first signature move that you do get on a Weevil. Storm Summon. Summon a Great Storm which hits everything around you. This move also has a good chance to paralyze whatever it hits, which also you can see Storm Summon actually is the most expensive energy, or most expensive move for energy costs. Like, nothing even comes close to Storm Summon. The reason why, imagine, I guess Dark Voids, I guess, in a sense. I don't know if Dark Voids hits your own teammates or just the opponents, but pretty much Storm Summon hits, in double battles, it hits everything on the field, your teammate and the 2 opponents. Also, it has a good chance, so we can also assume that's either 25% or 50%, I would assume. I would say 50%. So also, I would say that's a really good move. Again, not really good for singles, but also it would be really good for doubles. It doesn't do too much damage, as you can see. 50 isn't really that good, but whatever. Then obviously, Ancient Raw is its second signature move. Threaten the foe with a Fierce Raw that lowers their melee attack and range attack, then retreat to allow another Loomian on your team to take its place. I can't exactly read that also because, actually wait. There we are. Team to take your place. We can actually move it like that. So, pretty much it is like, I ran it on my Alolan Persian. I can't remember the dark type move name. I can't actually remember it. I want to say Darkest Lariat, but it's not Darkest Lariat. I'm actually going to quickly look up the move. Pokemon Alolan Persian. What is the move? I can't actually remember. I know what the move is. It does the exact same, but also then it swaps out. So let me quickly go to Pokemon database. I want the Alolan form, obviously. Ultra Sun and Moon. It is not Night Slash, not Bite. Not Foul Play, Punishment, no. I can't actually find it. Where is it? Foul Play, Throat, no. Home Claws, it's none of those. Where is it? Dark. Type moves. Actually, game mechanics. How can I not know where it is? Moves. I want all moves. Dark. Type is dark. It is, I actually can't find it. The heck? Is it night? Is it dark type? I think it is. Switcheroo, Substance, Taunt, Switcheroo, Punishment. Parting Shot, that's what it's called. I was actually nowhere near. But yes, pretty much a dragon type parting shot, pretty much. Anyway, on to the next one. Okay then, now we have Dripple's evolution. Also, Dripple evolves into Riptide, which some people also don't like too much. You can kind of see also on its forehead that it kind of has like the anglerfish like lights thing. I don't know exactly what it's called, but people are just calling it hella thick. That's pretty much it. That's all you're gonna really hear from a Riptide, to be honest. Not the most insane, probably like the ugliest of the 7 starters, but I still like Dripple and also its final form, which is here. So this is actually, it's a really annoying one how to pronounce really, but Riptide evolved into Luminame. I think it's Luminame. Luminame. I think it's Luminame. Again, I'm really terrible at pronouncing things, but it's trying to learn Flash Pulse, which also is its second signature move. We're also going to give it to it instead of... I think it's actually... Sleet Shot's good for coverage. Water Bomb is physical. No, Water Bomb is special, but this hits more. So I think we're just going to get rid of Flash Pulse. Yeah, it seems like a good one. In order to learn it, yes. So there we are. So obviously, the first one that Dripple actually gets for its signature moves is right here. Submerge. Submerge. Dive below the surface and hide there for a turn. Strike the target on the second turn, bypassing their fortification. So for example, that is like dive, but once it does attack, it'll... If for example, if some Loomian uses substitute, for example, you won't hit the substitute doll, which by the way is very cool if you haven't seen it yet, but you'll hit the Loomian behind it and also still dual damage to their health, which is really, really good. Second one also is Flash Pulse. Create a pulsing wave of light that hurts your opponents and may leave them dazed. Nothing too really amazing, but it is pretty good, I guess, but there is that. Anyway, on to the next one. Okay then, on to the next evolution, also is Snowcub. Snowcub, once it's level 18, will evolve into Snowski, which also is the monkey thing. Kind of looks like Infinite, I guess, in a sense. But also, if I haven't said it already, every starter evolves at 18 and then 34. But anyway, once you get to level 34 for the Snowcub, the Snowski will then evolve into the final form, which also is the Yeti, which is very cool. Congratulations, your Snowkit evolved into Himber, which is very cool. Trying to learn Yeti's Wraith, or Yeti's Wrath? It's either Wrath or Wraith. I think it's Wrath. Anyway, teach it to it, so also let's get rid of Sleet Shot. That seems good to me. Yeah, let's get rid of Sleet Shot. So also we can teach it this, forgot to use it, and got Yeti's Wrath. So really quick learn, I actually forgot to show off the last one, which is Lumini. Also, it is a water light. I forgot to show that off. Anyway, now we have not Dimple, we have Himber, which also is Ice Earth, which is fairly cool. And obviously, first signature move is Winter's Fury. Unleash 1 to 3 punches on the foe. A small amount of the damage you deal is returned to you as energy. So it's kind of like a drain punch in a sense, but you get energy back. Also, it can range between 30 power and 90 power. I feel like it could probably use a buff where it hits either 2 or 3 punches, not 1 to 3. I think 2 to 3 might be a bit better. And also Yeti's Wrath. Recklessly unleash your fury on an opponent for a few turns. When finished, you will become dazed. So again, this is pretty much like an Earth type outrage, and also the strength is the exact same outrage, I believe, from Pokemon. So pretty cool for Himber. Anyway, on to the next one. Okay, next one that's evolving is also the M-Bit, which also evolves into Radburn at level 18, and then Radburn evolves at level 34 into the final form. So here we are. Again, too many people don't really like M-Bit's second form too much. I can understand why, but I think the third form looks amazing, and here we are. That's super bright. But here we are, and it is so cool. Radburn evolved into Seonite, which is very cool. People were actually very worried about it actually being a fighting type, which I do understand. Anyway, Seonite wants to learn Searing Steel, its second signature move. I'm going to teach it to it. I think I'm going to get rid of... I feel like a Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire really quickly. Actually, I think I'm just going to keep it just for the sake of it, because I'm not going to really use these ones in PvP, so I'm probably not going to really use them again anyway. I wanted to level up the starters to get the final forms. Anyway, Seonite evolves into a Fire Metal type once it's fully evolved. Its signature moves, it gets Rapid Fire. Launch 3 fireballs at the target. Each one of those chances, it gets a chance to burn them. So also there's like, you hit it, has a chance to burn. You hit it again, has a chance to burn. You hit it again, all in the same turn, of course. Again, it is a special attack as well, or range attack. Searing Steel is its second ability, or second signature move. Strike the target with a hot plate of steel. This attack ignores water's resistance to metal. Also may burn the target, which is very strong in my opinion, so pretty cool. Anyway, on to the final one, which is Dimple. Okay, now we have the final one, which is also Dimpire, which also is Vambat's pre-mutation, or pre-evolution. Also 18 you get Vambat to evolve into Dimpire. And now at 34, we get to see the final form, which, again, it is one of those that is pretty difficult to pronounce for me. So we'll give it our best try, because I am terrible at pronouncing monsters' names, especially if I've never really tried to pronounce them before. Again, straight off the bat, I will personally say it looks, especially the face at least. The face is, like, perfectly to what the Dragon Ball Super character looks like. I forgot his name. I think it's like Beerus? I think it's Beerus. Anyway, also, Dimpire evolves into Vesperatu, which also is very cool. And it's going to get its signature move, which is Revival. So also we get to put these into this. And we're going to get rid of... I think we want to get rid of probably Dive Bomb. Right? Like, yeah, let's just get rid of Dive Bomb. Actually, no. No. Okay, we're actually going to teach it, but not for Dive Bomb. The reason why is because technically, Vambat is the only starter to get 3 signature moves. As of right now, at the very least. Vambat gets, also again, it is Dark Spirit type, very cool typing. Vambat actually gets Dive Bomb at level like 12 or 10 or something like that, which also you strike the foe from above, may also knock off their item. It has this move because also in its index stage, it actually goes into detail about Vambat's annoying and it will try and steal trainers' hats, which also, it will Dive Bomb trainers to steal their hats, which is why it has this. So far it's the only Loomian with this move, but it could potentially branch out to other Loomians, but right now it looks like it's going to be staying on the Vambat. So pretty cool, kind of like a weaker knockoff, I guess. It doesn't increase in power. Next up is Blood Drain, which we get at Vampire, which also is Blood Drain, bite down on the foe and begin to slowly leech away their life each turn. This move is like Leech Seed, except also grass types aren't immune to it, and also it does a little bit of damage before you get the leeching effect, which is pretty cool. And also the last one, which is Revival. Recover half of your health and temporarily avoid your spirit typing. So pretty much, this is like Roost from Pokemon. In Pokemon, when you use Roost, you heal half of your health, but you'll also lose the flying type for the turn if you have the flying typing. In this case, Vesperatu, when it uses Revival, which I think is a pretty cool name for it, it will recover half of its health, but it will lose its Ghost, or now known as Spirit typing, for the remainder of the turn, which I think again is pretty cool. So there we are. Anyway, that is all of the starters and their signature moves, but really quickly, let me step out the grass. We didn't actually go over, I think, the most important part, and that is the stats. So then, if we go in order of speeds, which I believe was something like this. Actually, I think this was the old speeds tier, where C9 was the Mbit was the slowest. I think Drip had one higher, and I think this was it for like the speeds. Vesperatu, if we go to training, we can see all of the base stats. So then, you can see it has 99 base speeds, 110 attack, and also 90 on the defense and range attack, and then 65 on the range defense and 76 also. Pretty weak, fairly weak, not pretty weak, fairly weak on the special defense, but also decent speed, 99. Also good attack stat and decent special attack. Can be a mix set if you really want it to be, which hey, it does actually get like stuff like Drain Blade, it gets Air Blade, which also is range, which could be potentially cool. But there's Vesperatu. Next up is Oolong, which also you can see has a whopping, the best stat that it has is speed, 119 monsters, so this also is way quicker than Vambat now. Its special attack is also 109, again very really good. And its attack stat also could be run as a mix set if you really want to. It is 20 different, so special attack is the priority, but still could run like, I don't know, like a Thunder Chomp for example. Energy is the exact same, I believe, on all of the starters, but as you can see, the hit points isn't really that great, and also the defenses, both of them aren't exactly amazing, especially the defense. So Oolong, very quick and hit pretty hard. Tatab is next, also has 104, again, quicker than Vambat. It is second fastest now, I believe, also behind Oolong, Weevolt's evolution. Has 126 physical attack, which is monstrally high. Again, the other stats are like pretty average. Still can be run like very good special attack, but really it's mostly going to want to run the physical attack and good speeds. Anyway, next is Valkyrie, which also is Eaglet. A lot of people are interested in Eaglet. Again, here we are. Best stat, I was going to see straight away, special attack. 125, I believe this is the highest of the special stats for the stars. Speed is 75, so not exactly too quick, but it does get a little bit tankier with the new metal typing. 85 health, 84 attack, 90 on the defense, so also those three stats are very very close, and then also the defense and speed are still relatively close to the other one. So defense also is the weakest stat for this one, also is a light type as well, so light also I would assume would be more special, and also metal would be more physical, which kind of balances it out a little bit. Again, can run a physical set if you really want to, I would assume. I mean, if you look at its signature moves, it has one which is special attack for the light, and its Holy Slash which is physical, which again is super effective against dark as well, which is pretty cool. Next up is Himber, which is Snowcub's final form. Once we go to the stats, we can see it has a 45 base speed. Actually, it is slower than the second form's version. Its highest stat is its health with 132 and the defense with a monster 115. So pretty much this Loomian, don't hit it with a physical type move unless like you're confident that it will be really super effective. The attack stack is also really really good. Its special attack isn't really too amazing, but it still could be used for like Sleet Shot for example, and also its special defense isn't necessarily as good as its other tankiness, but it still has somewhat good, but it's very very slow. Next up then is going to be the Dripple form, which as we can look at it straight away, a good health stat, its best one, and the rest of the moves are pretty much average across the board, which I really really like. Again, a little bit higher special attack than physical attack, but a little bit more physical defense than special defense, and then 60 base speed, so not amazingly quick, but still quicker than Snowcubs. And finally is CNI, also Mbit's final form. This one has 65 speed, no longer the slowest. I believe now it is actually the third slowest. It's quicker than Snowcub and Dripple now, so obviously here we are. 65 speed, again, monster defense and really really good attack. Not as much health as Snowcub, but also, again, with the special defense is a lot higher. Actually, I think it is a bit higher than Snowcub's final form Himber, and also special attack. Not really usable. I would definitely recommend physical attack, but you have the options, I guess. Again, it does have a physical signature move and a special one, so you can actually run different sets, I guess. So there's that. So I guess if we're going off by speed, Himber would go there. This would go up, that would go down, and then which one's quicker out of these? So I think that's actually the new speed list. Oolong, then Weevolt, then Feevine, then Vambat, then Eaglet, then Mbit, then Dripple, and then also Snowcub. Anyway, I'm gonna leave off there. Might be a fairly long video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it though. Hopefully it leads you to believe which start you think is the best. Also the quickest is Oolong. The best physical attacker also I would recommend would be Feevine. Special attacker would also be Valkyrie. The best tankiness would obviously be Snowcub. The best all-around, I guess, offensive one would be Vambat. And I guess then also the best all-around for defense and offensive, like an all-arounder type, would be Dripple. And also C-Knight is just kind of there. It's tanky and it has good physical attack, and that's pretty much it really, I guess, for C-Knight, but pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave off there before this video gets too long, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. And like always, I'll see you guys next time.